Second thing I want to talk about you.
Yeah, so I mean, changing gears because with Chris, and that's why I knew it was big having you on the show. You guys are the AU guys. And I've been
I try
learning.
I'm learning from these guys. I'm learning from these guys.
Yeah, and I know with Coach, I've been learning from you, and I've been definitely learning from Chris. So on my side of it, I always I like to look at the player development side. Because of course that's what I do. And I have a 2-part question. First question for you is more of, and we've had plenty conversations about this because I have certain kids where I'm like, okay, what does it take? What is it? And I'm learning, like, what does it take? Where we talk about the other kids. Okay, you're being realistic that maybe they can only be the best high school player they can be. How do you know? Because I know, like you said, you've been around Josh Jackson, Marquise Chris, these NBA guys, these kids. They first started at a level, high school level, right? Where I'm working with some kids where. What does it take because I got a lot of kids who listen to this, what does it take for a player to play beyond college? Like, what is it that makes, there's only, whether it's NBA with the 450 jobs to like us, right, playing overseas and finding a club team and everything like that, because everybody talks about it like, ooh, if I don't make that, I'm gonna play overseas, or and they think it's
easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Think it's so easy.
From your experience, like, what does it take, to get there?
I will summarize on this. Realistically, the best way that I can phrase it is realistically understanding the amount of sacrifice you got to put into it. Mm-hmm. People understand that there's sacrifice with it. They don't have a realistic expectation of what that sacrifice entails. Mm-hmm. So, first of all, before I go any farther answering your question, Mark, I think very highly of you. Thank you. I think very highly of a lot of trainers that you associate Bracy. Mm-hmm. Bracy played for me. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Bracy, Team Rampage.
Shout out to Bracy.
Shout out Bracy.
Yeah. Here's what happens. Okay. Professional basketball is not just U.S. Mm-hmm. It's the world.
Yeah.
So let's elaborate on that for a second. You, and I've been watching you, and other trainers have been very heavily affected by this COVID-19 situation. Mm-hmm. Okay. Some people have chosen to say, okay, I'm just going to sit out and wait.
Yeah.
And some of the people say, I'm going to attack the problem. How do you attack the problem was relying on getting the kids to come out at 6 o'clock in the morning at an outside gym, outside playground, not minding any kind of weather condition, whatever is super hot,
fires,
and so on.
Yeah.
Really driving pretty far to meet you. Mm-hmm. You getting up, setting all that stuff up every single morning, going back to the same playground later on that day, working with kids every single time. So the question is this: how is that kid feeling about that? Because here's reality. I personally feel that a lot of the kids in the United States, at least in California, where I live most of my life now, are very spoiled. They actually have facilities like YBA's facility and Hardwood Palace. High school gyms are just amazing. I mean, you have facilities they go into in LA and they play. There's 50 courts in one. I mean, air conditioning. I mean, so you're going like, okay, so how the kids from Haiti do it? How the kids from Dominican Republic do it? Mm-hmm. How the kids from Puerto Rico do it? Okay, let me go farther down. How the kids from South Africa do it? Mm-hmm. How the kids from Brazil do it?
Yeah.
Where they have to go, first of all the tournaments are outside.
Yeah.
That's number one. Okay, so you want a kid that is spending so much time outside with the wind blowing is going to be a heck of a good shooter. They keep shooting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they're going to go into a gym. Mm-hmm. I remember, Mark, when I first got to this country, and I remember the first time I had a chance to represent the YMCA from Puerto Rico and went to Indianapolis on tour. And I saw a hardwood floor.
And I'm pretty sure that amazed you.
Right?
And my first fear was, I thought I'm gonna slip through here. Like what? This is. I don't feel the traction.
Right.
Because I was so used to feeling asphalt.
Damn.
So, and then I saw how bouncy it was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then the dream ended after 2 weeks. We had to go back, right? So I mean, the thing is people don't get it that when you see these European athletes and you see these people literally taking American basketball spots at the professional level, you go really far back and you're wondering, what have they done? What realistic expectations they went through? And that's really what it takes. Yeah. Because I mean, the reality is this: if you ask me, I miss my senior prom. If you ask me, I didn't really go to too many dances. I didn't really, care too much about socializing when I was in high school. Yeah. I had a mindset. I knew what I need to do. And I knew I needed to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go to that strong heat in Puerto Rico with humidity. And go in and try to get my shots in because my goal was I need to do this. When I got to the United States, believe it or not, basketball became easy for me. Wow. Because I'm going like, what the heck? I'm in a hardwood floor, indoor facility with air conditioning, and I get free gear. Yeah. Nice. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So you're asking the question about what is it that it takes for a kid to be at the next level? Yeah. It takes a realistic understanding of the sacrifice they need to do. And when you start seeing kids coming out and practice and training with you, and others. I see Bracy out there, in Vallejo doing the same thing too. And you see the same kid coming in every single time, every single time. He might not be 6'9", he might not be 6'10", but he's definitely going to a higher level than the other kid that is waiting to make sure that the school opens the gym during COVID-19.